Right, good morning everybody, welcome to another Savanna stay at home safari. A nice crisp cold morning today, 10 degrees Celsius, which I think is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Coldest morning we've had so far, but we started with a bang. Ali once again managed to find us the cheetah lying up in the clearing, so we'll spend some time with him. Hopefully he's going to get up and get a bit of action from him. So as always with most of these predators, a hyena is not far behind. Still nice and cool, the hyena is moving around. This particular hyena is on the scent of the cheetah and is looking for where he may be, hopefully hoping that he's got a kill. But obviously he hasn't got one yet, but lying really low, trying to stay out of the eyesight of the hyena. And for now it looks like the hyena is moving on. Right, so after quite a long rest, much longer than we were expecting, he's finally getting up and moving. Hopefully he's going to go to that big fallen over log that he almost always scent marks on. Been a bit of a cold morning, as we mentioned, so hopefully now that it's warming up a little bit he can get a bit more active. It seems like he's just noticed something. He's shot up from a fairly relaxed position and he's staring off into the distance. Not sure what he's seen, but something's definitely caught his attention. So it seems what he saw in the distance was just a small group of warthogs, which he's not really going to be interested in unless there's some real youngsters. So he settled back down again on the mound and seems to be back into a relaxed pose. So it seems nature's sense of humour is shining through again, expecting the cheetah to be pretty active today on a cold day, but he's done the complete opposite and has been lying on this termite mound now for some time. So we're going to continue and let him be, and and see if we can find something else. So even though it's still quite a cool day today, this is becoming more and more of a common occurrence now at these water holes. Water is starting to become scarcer, particularly fresh water. So even though that dam behind them's got quite a lot of water, it's not that fresh anymore. It's pretty old and stagnant. So particularly elephants are quite selective of their water. So come to this trough, we've spoken about it before, that gets pumped in from a borehole, but it's very slow trickle, so they're trying to get every little drop of water out of that borehole, actually where the pipe comes out there. So a very interesting view of quite a number of terrapins that are sunning themselves on the back of the hippo. There are probably 15 to 20 of them. Being reptiles, they ectothermic, so they get their temperature regulation from the environment. So they're sunning themselves on the back of the hippo. Really good spot for them to be, because it's obviously much safer for them to be on top of a hippo rather than on the bank where other predators can get hold of them. So quite often find terrapins on the backs of hippo. So that was quite interesting as well. The hippo coming back out of the water late afternoon, or early afternoon actually, still. Obviously this dam is a bit shallow and it's difficult for the hippo to submerge, which is their go-to safety measure. So with us arriving at the hippo, he tried to get out, but took some of the terrapins with him. But really entertaining to watch them try and bail off the hippo. But great to see the hippo out the water too. Not often we get to see that. Right, so fantastic bit of spotting by Greg, our cameraman, today. Spotted Tumba lying on this termite mound from a good 500 meters away. So we managed to get around the drainage line to him and found him relaxing on top of this termite mound, which is just great to see him again after that interaction that he had with Nileti and Tortoise Pan. Looking a lot more settled this afternoon than he was then. As Ali mentioned a few episodes ago, a couple of yawns always a good sign of activity to come, so looks like he's on the move. So that was really cool to see. Suddenly went into stalk mode, obviously, and picked up an impala herd, and tried to get as close as it could there, but unfortunately impala are very, very alert, and it's very difficult for these cats to get close enough to make an attempt. So they gave the alarm and took off. Now he's continuing on. You can hear from him walking over the grass here that at this time of the year there's a lot of leaf litter and dry grass. It makes it extra difficult for the animals to get close to their prey. So it's been quite interesting for us to observe over the last little while the big following that Tumba has on social media. He's got his own Facebook page, and really interesting to see how many of you have been following him since he was born up in the north. And in the last 3 months or so that he's becoming really settled and dominant in the south here around Savanna property, we can clearly see why he's such a big favourite. He's a really impressive male leopard. Right, so we were hoping that Thamba was going to come down to Cheetah Flats Pan here for a drink just at dusk, but it seems as if he's choosing to hug the tree line and has actually cut a little bit deeper into the block. So light fading, we're going to let him be, let him continue his territorial patrols on his own and in peace. We're going to call it a day, a fantastic day in Africa. Started off with that male cheetah out in the clearing and ended up with a great viewing of the magnificent Thamba. So I hope you guys enjoyed your safari with us on Savanna Stay at Home Safaris. Stay safe, stay at home, and stay positive, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.